if you're using the latest version of Elementor, then you can use the container element to easily place images side by side without using columns. So you see in the layout over here, you see two elements, container and grid. The grid element is still in beta stage, so I'm not going to cover that. Okay, what I did to activate the grid element, I went to Elementor settings, and then under features, you see you have this option to enable the grid container element, which I have activated, but I am not going to cover this thing in this video. In another video I am going to cover this. So what I do, I place the container element over here, and then what I do, I add an image over here. I have some images over here, then I duplicate it, then I have another image over here, I add it over here, then I am going to add two more images, this one and also another image over here, and I'm going to add this one. Okay, so what's the point of not using columns? So I'm not going to use any kind of columns over here, and neither do you have the option column option in the updated version of Elementor, because they have moved on from that section and columns system. Okay, now they are moving to the container and grid system. So over here you see all of these images, and they're stacked on top of each other, not side by side. Okay, so this is now not a section, this is a container, a Flexbox container. Okay, to arrange them side by side, all you need to do is change this direction over here, click over here, and this will arrange them side by side. And when you click over here, it will again put them vertically. Okay, vertically. And if you click over here, it will reverse the direction. Remember, we added this duck image at the last over here, and if we just click over here, it will put the duck image at the top. Okay, so this is for row horizontal. So this is all you need to do is click over here, and then it will put the images side by side inside an Elementor container. Okay, and then if you go to tablet, you see still 4. On mobile it's good. On tablet, suppose you want to take these images, take up you want each image to take up half width. Okay, not 1/4. You want two images side by side in the tablet mode. Okay, to do that, firstly click on the container, and then you need to activate this option called wrap. Okay, but now it's taking up the full size over here. So all you need to do, click on one of the image, and then under width, under advanced settings, and under width you choose custom, and then percentage, you see 45. Same with this one, width, custom, 45. For this one too, width, custom, percentage, 45. For this duck image, width, custom, 45. Okay, great. But you see over here the distribution is not kind of correct, because these images, you see, these are aligned, all of them are aligned to one side on the left, but that's easy to fix. You click on the container, and then you can use this option, justify. You can place on the images in the center. See, center, they can have center. you can place the end, which is to the right. Space between the images, 2 of them will move to left side and 2 of them will move to right side. Space around, so there will be space around, and also even space evenly. So it's a very easy way to have images or add images, because the main reason is that you'll not need to manually add paddings or margin to fix the images. Okay, so that's a very important. So I'm going to use this center so that it looks nice. Okay, and for mobile you can also do the same as I've shown you in tablet, but on mobile you see that is taking up half, but on mobile I want each one of them to take up 100% of the width. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add, make sure that 100, each one is 100. Okay, so that it takes up the full width and it looks nice. So great. So this is how easily you can have images side by side inside an Elementor container without using any columns. So this, not using any columns, it will if you use a lot of columns in your Elementor page, then it will make the website structure complicated, increase your page size, that will increase your page load time, which is bad for SEO and user experience. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, then please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to